What is going on, everyone? This is Eric coming at you from just outside of Hartford, Connecticut. And today, we're going to be looking at the Jimmy Graham trade, which occurred back on March 10th, 2015. Now, this was a trade between the Seattle Seahawks and the New Orleans Saints that saw Seattle acquire tight end Jimmy Graham from the Saints in exchange for some highly regarded assets. So basically, New Orleans was coming off a bit of a down year. In 2014, they had gone 7-9, and as a result, management decided to listen to any and all trade offers for players on the team, excluding Drew Brees. Now, in a somewhat surprising move, the Seattle Seahawks made a decent offer, giving away essentially their starting center and their first-round pick for Jimmy Graham and a fourth. So, as a result, New Orleans accepted, kind of sending shockwaves throughout the league. Now, this trade was originally discussed in the Tyler Lockett video, which will be linked below, but I decided that a trade of this magnitude more than deserved its own video. So, for our start, let's begin with the Seattle Seahawks. Now, they got tight end Jimmy Graham, and Jimmy Graham had a decent, albeit slightly disappointing start to the 2015 season for the Seahawks. All said and done, he ended the year with 48 receptions for 605 yards, along with a pair of touchdowns, over 11 games before a knee injury would cut his season short. Now, he had a slow start to the 2016 season, but he did quickly rebound. He ended the campaign with 65 receptions for 923 yards and 6 touchdowns. The 2017 season started just like 2016, pretty slow, but he ended the year on fire. He ended that season setting a Seattle Seahawks franchise record for most touchdowns by a tight end in a single season, as he would catch 10 touchdowns. He did that on 57 receptions and 520 yards. Now, he would walk after the season in a somewhat surprising move, but at the same time, not really. He wanted a lot of money. Seattle didn't need to pay him that money, so they kind of just said, all right. He was a 2-time Pro Bowler, though, for the Seahawks. Now, they also got the 112th pick in the 2015 draft, and they would trade this away. Now, this is what linked this trade to the Tyler Lockett trade. This pick was traded to select Lockett himself, so as a result, we will not be discussing that trade. So next we have the New Orleans Saints. Now, the Saints got 2 assets, the first of whom was center Max Unger. Now, Unger would spend 4 years as a slightly above average center for the Saints before he announced his retirement. He was a 1-time Pro Bowler. Now, the other asset that the Saints got was the 31st overall pick in 2015, and they would use this to select linebacker Stephon Anthony. Now, Anthony had a pretty solid rookie campaign, recording a very strong 112 tackles to go with 5 passes defended, 1 sack, 1 interception, a pair of forced fumbles, and 1 fumble recovery. That fumble recovery was returned for a touchdown. Now, interestingly enough, this touchdown was an odd one, as he had stripped the ball from the running back and he ran it in for a touchdown. Basically, everyone on the offensive side of the ball assumed that the play was dead, but no one chased him, and the refs weren't blowing their whistles, so after the fact, it was ruled a touchdown. So, interesting. Now, later that game, he recovered a blocked kick and returned it for 2 points, becoming the first ever player to return a blocked kick or punt for 2 points, as that rule had just been implemented in 2015. So clearly, he had a pretty good rookie year. However, in 2016, he was moved from the middle linebacker spot to the weak side linebacker, and this move essentially killed his career, as he would only record 16 tackles across 10 games before a knee injury ended his season. And then he made the team in 2017, but he was a healthy scratch for the first 2 games of the year before he ends up getting traded to the Miami Dolphins in exchange for a 2018 5th-round pick. Now, this would become the 147th pick, and it was traded, and this will be discussed in a future Marcus Davenport trade. When it's up, it will be linked in the description below, but it's still, an ongoing trade, so. Now, lastly, we have the Miami Dolphins, and they got linebacker Stephon Anthony, and Anthony would spend 2 years as a backup linebacker for the Dolphins, recording 23 tackles over 24 games before he was allowed to walk as a free agent after his rookie contract expired. So this was the Jimmy Graham trade. I hope you guys enjoyed this. We did discuss this, like I said before, in the Tyler Lockett trade, but this trade more than warranted its own video. Hope you guys enjoyed it. Have a good rest of your day.